Hello everyone, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning back to my room tour series. So today I am officially starting my makeup collection. If you haven't already seen, I did my room tour as well as my desk tour, which houses a lot of my everyday type of products that I use or things that I want to keep close to me. So today I wanted to share with you guys my bronzer, blushes, and highlighter. This is where I house it all. I do not have it anywhere else unless it is a face palette, which you guys saw in my desk tour. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started on these drawers. All right guys, so for the first drawer that you see here, this is where I keep all of my drugstore makeup as far as blushes, highlighters, and bronzers go. And as you guys can see, it's not much. This one is completely empty. There's nothing in here. It's just these little bags that I have here. But this is everything. This is all that I have. I do not have any drugstore bronzers at all. I'll prefer high-end, so I don't have any. So I'm just going to go ahead and share with you guys what it is that I have in here. This is where I go first if I need to declutter anything because I've added something new to my collection, or I am in the mood to declutter something. This is where I go first because these are not that expensive and I feel a little bit better letting go of this stuff. So this portion right here that you see right here, this is all of my blushes. So here are all of my Milani flower blushes that I've talked to you guys about. I love Milani's Warm Petals, one of my favorites. I have Awakening Rose, which is another one. I don't think these two are available anymore. This is Romantic Rose, which is, you know, the one that everyone seems to like. Then this one's Fleur Passion, which is another one I don't think is available anymore. Bella Rose, this is a lighter one. So these are those Milani blushes, and then I have the baked blushes, which you guys know, Luminoso. I have Berry Amore, Rose Amore, and Bellissimo Bronze. So I have those. My other favorites that I love are my LA Girl ones. So I only own 4 of them. You have Just Peachy, Just Glowing, Just Playful, and Just Natural. So these are the 4. They have a ton on the Ulta website, but I only have 4 of them because that's all I care for. Here are my Essence. These are the 3 Essence that I do own. Here is the Satin Love, Satin Coral, and then this new one that I got, which is Peach Me Up from Lisa. So I have 3 of those. And then here are my Canadian. So here are my 2 Quo ones that I have from Lisa. Love these. These you can build them up, so that's why I appreciate them, and they're completely matte. They remind me of the Charlotte Tilbury ones. Here is this one from Annabelle, one that I've spoken about that I love for the summertime. Here are 2 more Annabelle ones. These are more of your natural ones, and I love these. These remind me of a Smashbox formula that I used to have. Then Gosh, which is no longer available from my understanding in Canada, so that's unfortunate because I do like them. They're really, really pretty. So that's this one right here, completely matte. Kiko, the only one that I have, and I just found out Kiko is being sold at Ulta, so that might change. So this one was a gift from my mom, and I like that one. The only sleek blush that I have kept, if you guys saw my makeup declutter, you guys saw I decluttered almost all of them, but this one is called Antique. It is very, very unique. It is similar to Nars's, what is it? Can't remember the name. I'll put it up on the screen, but it is different. Sin, that's what it is. Nars is Sin, but this one is a bit different than that, but it's so pretty. This is one of my favorite. It has actually silver sparkle to it, but you don't see it on your skin. I like it. And then my only 2 Maybelline Master Highlight. They no longer make these. You guys know I love Coral, and then this one's Mauve, which I do love in the fall winter time. Now on to the highlighters, which I have here. Kiko, which is the 208, which I've talked about over and over and over. Here are all of my Wet n Wild ones. So I have 4 of these. You guys have seen these. You guys know about these. Here is the Quo one from Lisa that I got for this past Christmas, which I love. And then the Pixie ones, which I would highly recommend if you're looking for a drugstore one. These are amazing. Love these. These are right up there with the Wet n Wild ones. I love those. I have this Wet n Wild one that I believe you can now get on the website. It was limited edition. This is the gold bar, and I think they have other colors of it as well now. The only Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter that I do own, I've been meaning to pick up Rose Gold and the gold one, but I have not gotten there. My Only LA Girl strobe light one. I have shared this one in my top favorites as well. I love this one, you guys. So pretty for the summer. Then this cream one, which normally I keep all of my creams together, but this one I kept up here because it's more of a drugstore to me. This is the Brilliant Shimmer Cream one. I really like this one. I might pan this one soon. I just like this one a lot. 2 Makeup Revolution ones. I only have 2 of these. This one's the Goddess of Faith. And then I have Goddess of Love. Only 2 ones that I do own. And then I have these loose ones from Wet n Wild, the ones from the Skull, and then the one's a pink and one's a gold, if you guys can see that. So I like these 2. So I have those. This one, oh my goodness, this is one of my favorites. Bodyographies one. I've shared this one in a Worth It or Worthless. This is amazing, you guys. Amazing, amazing. Now here are my Essence ones. Actually I should pull this one out, so I'm going to try this one for the summer. This one's called Be My Sunlight, a little bit darker. Then you have the 2 duochrome ones that I really, really like. This one's Be My Cosmo Light and Space Light. You guys, I've talked about these. And then my Ulta Beauty ones, the duo one. This is the prismatic one, and then this one I love. This one's beautiful. It's a peachy pink. Highly recommend this one. It's called Pink Diamond. So I own those 2. These are the other 2 Pixies that are now discontinued. Love these. These are very, very smooth on the skin, and they look radiant, a glow within. This one is London Luster in Santorini Sunset. I actually used this one during dance season this year. Very beautiful on the skin. And then last but not least, these are my Maybelline Chrome ones that I love. Here's the Puma one. This is the Molten Gold. And I have Sandstorm, which I believe was only a Canadian release. And then Molten Rose Gold, which you guys can see I love. So that is my drugstore collection. So moving on to the next drawer, this is where I keep all of my bronzers. So this is specifically bronzer. So drugstore altogether is here, and then this is just bronzer. So these are all the bronzers that I have. I do have some in my desk, which I did already share with you guys, but these are what I love. I just like these, and I have pared this down a lot, and I still have a lot, but you guys know I go through bronzers quite a bit, so I'm not really too concerned about it. So I have this one. This is one of my first ones ever. Mr. Man bought it for me at a CCO, and I love it. This is the Bronze Goddess in number 3 Amber Bronze, and it has 2 different shades. Very, very pretty. It's gonna last me forever. This is the Lise Wattier bronzer that I love. Lisa got me this one. It's so beautiful. You guys can see I have used this one a lot, and I still have a lot. Clinique, this is a loose one. This is in bronze too. It's one that you twist and you open it. You guys can see I haven't used it yet. But I have tested it out in another one, and I do like that one. Somehow I ended up with 2 Hulas. They're both still brand new because I have deluxe sample sizes. Don't ask me how that happened. I don't know. Here's the other Kevyn Aucoin. I have one in my everyday drawer desk with all of my bronzers. This one is in Tropical Days. The one that I have in there is Tropical Nights, which is more of a cooler tone. This one is more of the warmer tone. It's so pretty. If you guys have never tried these bronzers, these are beautiful on the skin. Very, very stunning on the skin. I love these bronzers. Then here's this Sephora one. I only use this one in the winter time, which I might pan, as you guys can see. This is more cooler tone, so I use this in the winter. Then this is from an indie brand that was sent to me. They recently changed their name from Glazed Beauty, and I can't remember what it is, but they have changed their name. And this was sent to me. This is in the color Shook. It's more of a bronzer on me. Then it is a highlighter, so I keep it in my bronzer drawer. So here we have a Laura Mercier one. I actually got this one last year. I have yet to try it out because I'm currently now panning one. I've been testing a few out to see what I wanted to pan, so I haven't had a chance to try this one. Laura Mercier Bronze number 3, which I think is, I always keep these things on here. I told you guys, I keep things in boxes. Some do, some don't. I don't understand my madness, but that's what it is. This one's beautiful. It's a baked product. It is beautiful on the skin. Here is Ritual, which is very, very similar to the Laura Mercier one. Very, very pretty. I like this one too, you guys can see. I've used quite a bit of that one as well. Here are 2 Hourglass Ambient ones. I have Nude Bronze Light and Radiant. So this one's warmer and this one's more of a neutral. It's gonna take me forever to open these up, but you guys have seen those, I'm pretty sure. Now here are my NARS ones, since I do have some deluxe sample sizes over here. I just keep these in their boxes. I haven't gotten to them yet. This is Laguna, but this is the one that's in the diffused bronzer, which is more of the gelée formula. And then this is your normal Laguna one. I just have them here because I have some in here that I'm using. And then there's your Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze. This one I have Fair to Light. I think I have it somewhere. And this one's medium. This is now discontinued. I'm so happy I did buy it when it was half off last year. This was the only bronzer I purchased last year. It's been a long time, and I am so happy because I really like this formula a ton. I mean, it's a shame that they did discontinue this, but I have that. Here are two Sephora ones that I love. I love the Sephora bronzer. This is Los Cabos, which is more of a, this is a beautiful everyday, doesn't turn too warm or too cool. It's a perfect color. I use this one in the winter. And then this one is in Fiji, which is so pretty. This one's a satin finish. I love this one for the summer, but I have two other ones in my drawer that are from Sephora that I'm keeping. This one's no longer available, but it's one of my favorites. This is by Laura Mercier Warm Bronze. So pretty. I love this one. It's a loose one. I have used it on camera in the past, so you guys can see it. Here are two Bare Minerals one. Here's Faux Tan, and then I have a little bit of Sun. Faux Tan's more of an burnt. This one has a little bit more warmth to it, but I love both of these. I've used those for years. Too Faced Sweet Tea. This is one of my favorites. Hands down one of my favorites. I absolutely love this one up here. Here's another one I love. Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. This is in the color Bronzed. Super beautiful formula. I love this one. Absolutely love it. My all-time favorite bronzers are from Cover FX. You have Sunset and Suntan. You guys, these are so forgiving. So perfect on the skin. I love this. I love these. This is the medium and then the darker one. I absolutely love these to death. This is a cream bronzer. This is Sunset Bronzing Crayon from Laura Mercier. I have not touched it. I'm actually meaning to do that this year. Here is this one. You guys remember this? Makeup Forever. This is in number 20, Matte Bronze. I love this one. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have been using this. This is super beautiful. They no longer make it. They make the gelée formula, which I still appreciate and love. Here is Laura Mercier's Tahiti Glow. This is an all-over bronzer. Love this. Absolutely love it. They come in a big jumbo size if you don't have it. This is a MAC Pro Longwear. This is an actual skin finish, natural and dark, but I like to use this one as a bronzer. So I have that. Refined Golden by MAC. This is such a pretty color. I can only get away with using this in the summer, but it is super beautiful. And that gold, it doesn't really transfer on your skin that much. And then I have Chocolate Soleil. I have some deluxe sample sizes of them, so that's why I haven't touched this one either. Now I'm going to slide this over so you guys can see this. This is where I keep all of most of my deluxe sample size with some extra. Here's a Smashbox Warm Bronze. This is a very pretty bronzer. I like this one too. Well, obviously if I've kept them all, I like them. Here's the Fair to Light, and that's what made me fall in love with it, and I like this one. I can only use this in the winter though. Then we have Cargo's Matte Medium Bronzer. This is so pretty. So pretty and glowy on the skin. Cargo is a very underrated brand. And I have this one's the waterproof version. So this is the regular version, and then this is the waterproof version. And they make waterproof blushes, which you'll see that I have, and they actually work, let me tell you. And then this was actually gifted to me. This is the big one with the brush here. I just keep it here because I am using the smaller ones. As you can see, I have Chocolate Soleil in the matte version. Look, I have 3, 4, 5. See, I told you this is why I haven't gotten to the other ones. Here is Sun Bunny, which I love. I have that full size in my drawer, everyday drawer. Here's the Hoola. That's why I haven't even touched the Hoola. This is Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder in medium. I have yet to try it because you guys know I don't contour, but I still like it. Here is a Bronze and Brighten in medium, which I have the full size in my drawer and currently being used. This is a Marc Jacobs bronzer. What is this one? This one's the Tantastic. I got this in a gift with purchase. I haven't tried it yet, but I have it. Here's the Nars Laguna Mini. Here's another Nars Laguna Mini. I told you guys. Here's another Hoola Mini. And I've gotten rid of a ton, you guys. I've gotten rid of a ton. Here is a Bare Minerals one in Skinny Dip, which is such a pretty one. And then I have Buxom Tahiti, which is The one I am actually panning, I forgot I even had this deluxe sample size. I should switch. What am I, an idiot? Forgot I had that one. So I have these here. So this is basically my bronzer drawer, you guys. That's all my bronzers, plus the ones you saw in my everyday drawer. So that's my bronzers. Okay, so now the next 2 drawers are strictly highlighters. So I have 2 drawers highlighters, 2 drawers that are blushes. And yeah, prep yourselves, you guys. All right, so here's where I keep all of my cream bronzer or highlighters in here. Anything that's a cream liquid highlighter, this is where I keep them. I have Laura Mercier Easy Illuminating Stick. I have a Josie Marin one. I have a full size of the What's Up because I loved it so much. I panned the mini and I loved it. Here's a highlighter crayon stick. I try to use these quicker because they are more cream. Here is the Marc Jacobs Glow Stick. I have some Max cream color base. I love these. Then I have this Galactic one in Skin Glow Moonlight. This is so pretty. I like this one too. So I try to keep them all together so then I know that they're here and I gravitate towards them faster. Now there's no rhyme or reason of how I keep my highlighters. I just try to keep them where they don't look like they're overcrowded. I don't want any of my drawers to look overcrowded, and you will see that as a theme throughout all of my drawers. The majority of my drawers are not overcrowded because I just don't want it. If I see it overcrowded, I start to declutter, and that's where I try to be good. So as you guys can see back here, I have this one. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is a Bare Minerals Rose Gold Gossamer. It's so pretty. They don't make these anymore, but I love this one. Look how much you get. And I believe this was a gift with purchase, honestly. Laura Mercier, she did these illuminating powders. Beautiful. Candlelight and Starlight. I don't know if she makes these anymore, but they are absolutely stunning. Love them. They're one of my first ones. Pure Afterglow. I believe they repackaged this one, but I love this one as well. Candlelight Glow. This is a beautiful one for the winter time. I like to use that one. Here my Cover FX one in Moonlight and in Sunlight. You guys have seen these. These have been repackaged as well. I have the old packaging. Dose of Colors. I think you can only get it on their website. This is the Baked Highlighter in Peach Glow. Such a beautiful highlighter. I prefer this over her new ones. I love that one. This is Laura Mercier. This is split between French Vanilla and Portofino. I got rid of my French Vanilla single because I had it in this way, and Portofino is very, very pretty. And then back here I have Warm Glow, which is the sister to the Candle Glow. And then this one is called Snow Bunny. This is more of a highlighter than it is a bronzer, so I keep it in my highlighter drawer. It's very, very pretty. Then over here, I just try to keep some of my minis here. Laura Mercier, Laura Geller. These are the Diamond Dust. I ended up with 2 minis. I have gifted 2 of these already in my lifetime. This is Too Faced's Blinded with Love. I love this one. I don't know why it was so underrated. Peach Glow, which should be in my drawer. I don't know why I haven't pulled this one out. I have Ballerina and Gilded Honey in my regular drawer. Here is Charming Pink, which I love to use in the winter. Here is Hustler Baby, which I just spoke about in a Worth It or Worthless. Stila, remember guys, this one? This is Stila's Kitten. This is the single. I still have it in its packaging. I love it. I have the duo in my drawer. That's why I haven't opened that one up. Here I have Albatross, which is my very first NARS anything. And then Hot Sand, which is a beautiful highlighter. Love that one. And then I have 2 of these. This one is the Urban Decay Illuminated. This is an Aura. I love this one. This is a beautiful body glow. I gave the original Naked one to Drea and she loves it. But I ended up keeping this one, and my mom gifted me Fireball, which is more of like a peachy pink. So I love both of these. And I ended up giving her the original. Now over here is some of my favorites. Here are all of my Jouer ones. I love Jouer. If you haven't tried Jouer, you guys, it's one of my favorite indie brands as far as highlighters. Here is Skinny Dip, which, guys, these are so beautiful. I love these. I absolutely love the formula of Jouer. Rose Gold, oh my goodness. Like there's not one that I can say. Citrine is probably up there. Rose Quartz. Here's Citrine. This is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, you guys, you seriously should try that. Remember this one, you guys. This is Chanel Camellia de Plume. Remember this one? Yeah. I'm the owner of one of these. Look at that. This one is so unique to my collection. It's almost too icy for me to wear, but if I mix it, it works. It's so pretty. So I own that. Here's this one. This is the Bare Minerals Love Affair and Shiny Moment. I love this for a natural everyday highlighter. I have the, what's this one? This one is in the color Celestial, which is more like a duochrome. I haven't even opened. I don't know why it's still in this box. Here's the Natasha Denona 01. I want to get her Super Glow one because I love this one so much. So eventually I'll get there. Artist Couture in Purple Dream. You will see that I have supported Artist Couture even before they were famous. Like, I mean, I have some of their highlighters from like 2014, and you'll see them in a different drawer because I use them for the eyes. But I have always loved Artist Couture. Here's my Hourglass Luminous Light, which is a very, very soft highlighter. Dandelion Twinkle. My 3 Tartes that I love. Stunner, Exposed, and Sparkler Stunner is one of my favorites. It's very unique. It's like a cool tone color. Sin by Urban Decay. And then I ended up with 3 Makeup Geek highlighters. And I can't remember how, but I want to try her bronzer. So this one is Lit. Then I have Moonlight, which is very, very pretty. I think I have that one in the Kathleen Lights one. And then Luster, which is a duochrome from what I remember. So, so pretty. So I have those. And then last but not least over here, I don't know if you guys can see, here is my Mercier Luminizer. I had a mini of this one, so that's why this one doesn't look as well loved, because I used up a mini. All right, I used part of it and I gave it to my sister. Here is So Hollywood by Anastasia. I don't know why she got rid of these. These were amazing. I love them. It Cosmetics, this is a very natural. I panned the cream version of this. This is a very natural highlighter. It's very pretty. Here is my very first highlighter that I ever spent any, I think it was over $10. This was $22. One of my favorites, you guys. I love this one. It is so, so pretty. And every time I take it with me somewhere, everyone always wants this highlighter, and I don't know why. This is Josie Maran's Argan Enlightenment Illuminator. This is super pretty. Very natural on the skin as well. Here is the Makeup Forever Duo in 01. I have 02 in my everyday drawer right now. I have the original. They have them now in a full pan. Here's the Pure Sparkler and Shine from Drea. This is very, very pretty. I like it. And then my 2 Lorac highlighters that I do own. I don't know if they make those anymore. And then this Mally one called Stardust. Such a pretty one. Very, very, very pretty. So that's it for this drawer. Okay, so now moving on to this drawer. I don't know if you guys can see very well. I'm trying to angle the camera, but I'm gonna have to move things around just so you guys can see it a little bit better. So let's start out with the center ones. Here's where I keep all of my Bobbi Brown, my MAC, all of my loose highlighters, Becca, Ofra. So here's where I keep all of my shimmer bricks. You guys know I am such a fan of the shimmer brick. Here is Makeup Forever. This OG Smashbox one, you guys, this is so pretty. So, so, so pretty. This one's called Shimmer. Soft Lights. They don't make it anymore. Here are my 2 Kevyn Aucoin. I have the pink and the gold Candlelight, and I forget Starlight, I believe, is the 2 that I have here. Here's more Bobbi Brown. Here are my 2 Dior. I have my 3rd one in my everyday drawer that I have. Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder from Lisa. Here I have this one. Pretty Vulgar. I have my Persona, my Dose of Color one. There's another Dose of Color one in Fuego. This is beautiful. I love this one. Then I have some from Bare Minerals. These are the Invisible Bronze. I had done a full review on these. They're so pretty. So I have 2 of those. I have the OG Estee Lauder Heat Wave, you guys. The OG one. Remember this one? I have the original. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually have the original of this. I've never used it. I will be using it this year because I told myself no more hoarding. I'm going to use what I have. So I have the OG one still in its box. Don't ask me why. I have this one. This is the Lancome Sparkling Pc, which I know that Drea talks about, and I still have yet to try it. But I do own that. Back here, I have the Amrezy Anastasia one. I have the new Heat Wave still in its box. Don't ask me why. Here I have Burberry ones. I have the Burberry 04, which is rose gold and nude gold, which, you guys, these are some of the prettiest. And I love the packaging of this. Talk about being expensive. But look how pretty that is. Never used them, but I will. I promise you guys I will. So, so pretty. I'm no longer just going to keep things just because. I promise I will use them now. So I have these back here. Here are more shimmer breaks back here. Here's where I keep my MAC. This one, I don't know why I have this one. I've tried to sell it, it doesn't work out. So I'll have to figure out what to do with this one. Here's the Laura Mercier in 01. My goodness, this one is one of my first ones as well. I remember I didn't even have all 3 kids when I bought this one. I only had 1 child. Very, very pretty. It has gotten a lot of use. It's just, you can't tell because I have so many. Here is Indiscretion. I have the whole collection of these. These are beautiful. If you have, you got to use a scratchy brush to make these work. If not, you're not going to make them work. Here are the MAC ones that I got. I purchased one and Lisa sent me one. This is in Sweet Peach and Sweet Copper, which had Gilded Honey in it. They're still in their packaging because you guys know me. I promise I'll be better. Here's another Laura Mercier in Devotion. I like to use this one specifically in the winter time. And then back here you will see all of my MAC ones, the ones that I don't have in my everyday drawer. Here's Double Gleam, Lightscapade. I have Perfect Topping, which was limited edition. Here is Soft and Gentle. This one is Adorned, which is such a beautiful color. This one is Show Gold, and then here I have Whisper of Guilt, you guys know about. I do have more, they're just in my everyday drawer that I'm currently using, but I have those back there. And then here I have all of my Becca highlighters and then my Ofra. Some of my Becca are still in its packaging. These are the ones that were duochrome that this is the formula that made me fall in love with duochrome highlighters, these right here. I have a mini of Champagne Pop. Here I have my Moonstone, which you guys know I so proudly hit pan on. I have Moonstone, I have Opal, I have Champagne Pop, I have Rose Quartz, which is such a beautiful color. This one's beautiful during the summer, or the winter time, it's so beautiful. Here are some of the Ofra ones that I have. I don't even know if they exist still. Here's Bali, this is so pretty. Go Glows. And then this one is Beverly Hills. I have the old school packaging of these, obviously. And then some more Becca ones here. And then last but not least, here are my loose ones right over here. These are my Lancome Absolute powders. These are so beautiful. So I have Absolute Pesh, which is the same version as this one, just in a loose form. I've had this one for so long. These last you forever. If you know any of these loose powders, last you forever. And then this one is in Absolute Golden, which is super pretty. Then down here, I have all of my Bare Minerals. Here's Pure Radiance, Clear Radiance. These are all highlighters or can be all over the face. Sunshine, which is such a beautiful gold highlighter. Cultured Pearls, another one. These are actual eyeshadows, but I use them as highlighter. Clear Radiance. And Pure Radiance. So this is where I keep all of my loose ones so that I know they're all sitting here all nice and pretty. Yes, judge away, judge away. I told you, once I love a formula, I would go crazy and buy the whole entire collection because I just stick. As you guys can see, I have a lot of blushes, but it's one brand because that's what I stick to. If I like a blush, I get basically the whole entire collection. So these right here are all of my Laura Geller ones. I have gotten rid of some, but these are some of my favorites. Some of my favorites. I'm telling you guys, these are some of my favorites. Berry. Here's Tropical Hues, which is an infamous, famous one. Oh my goodness, you guys. Here is Tahitian Glow in Tropical Hues, which is like a bronzer and a blush all in one. Boysenberry is such a pretty shade. They don't make this anymore either. Like, these are all my Laura Mercier ones, or Laura Geller ones, so you know that. Here is all of my Nars. All of my Nars, you guys. I love the Nars formula. So here's like Outlaw. I have, basically, you name it, I probably have it. Sex Appeal. I don't know why half of these I have. Here's Amor. And I keep the little thing with them. I don't know why. I'm telling you, I just have this weird thing where some things I have them in packages and other ones I don't. Here's Peep Show, which is such a pretty color. So I can go on and on. So these are all of my Nars with the exception of 2 blushes in here that are not Nars. This one is from Vasanti. This was a gift from Lisa. It's such a pretty color. This one is in Set for Life. It's like a split pan. Kind of reminds me of my Kiko blush. And then the other one that is not Nars that is in here is Elise Wattier in Dew Desert in beige. This is so pretty. So, so, so pretty. So those are the only two. Everything else here is just strictly Nars. Back here, let's go for this one right here. You guys can see these are all of my Tarte blushes. All of my Tarte blushes. Again, I love the Tarte formula. So I have Sensual. I have Charisma, which is such a pretty shade. Yes, I know, they're all duplicates of one another, but I could care less. I love them all. Here's Dazzled. Look at this pretty one. So you guys can tell that I do like these. Now here are my Lorac ones. These Lorac ones are so underrated. These are the Buildable Blushes. It's like in Chroma. I don't have the whole collection. I just have the ones that I like. Aura, which is so pretty. This one's so, so pretty. Prism. One of my favorites. So you guys can see there. And then these are my Bare Minerals ones. I don't think they make these anymore. I think they make a new version now. But I did a full collection video about these and I swatched them all for you guys. So this one is in the one. These are so pretty and they're so forgiving. So if you don't like a blush that's too much, the Confession is one of my favorites. So these are these. And now these are the Buxom. These are old G Buxom ones. They now have new ones, but they discontinued this line. This was so good. I don't know why. The new ones I hear are amazing, but I don't care for them because I have these and these are beautiful. Look at this. This one's Breathless. This formula is to die for. I love them. My favorite one is, I believe, Trust. This one's so pretty. And then there's another one that I absolutely love. Here is Levitate, which is definitely my top favorite from there. So these are no longer available, but I still have them. I love them. So I'm just going to pull these out. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, these are all from Walmart. You guys can see. These are all from Walmart. All of my things like this, these plastic ones, are all from Walmart. So if you're curious where these are from, they're Walmart. So here's where I keep all of my Bare Minerals loose blushes. My very, very first blush high-end ever was a loose Bare Minerals one. Here I have some mini Tarte ones that I got in like gifts with purchases or in sets and things. See, like this one was a gift with purchase. Here's another Bare Minerals one. This is a limited edition one. I love this one. This one is Pink Leopard by Too Faced. I find that this is more of a blush than it is a bronzer. And then this is one of my only Clinique old G ones that I have. This is seriously OG, you guys. This one is called Totally Tawny, but it's such a beautiful everyday type of blush that just doesn't accentuate anything, and it's, you can use it for all day, everyday bronzer blush. So that's what it is. Last but not least in this drawer, let's shift these over. I'm going to pull these out so you guys can see these. Now this is also from Walmart, you guys. If you see these, I should have said this earlier, but these are from Walmart, all of these plastic ones. And then if you see any of these in any of my drawers, these are all glossybox boxes that I just repackaged and use them as storage. So like these are all glossybox boxes, as you guys can tell. So that's what I use as far as my storage to save money. So here, back to these, I have my Benefit Box blushes back here. I have some Hourglass right here. My these are Chanel. These are stunning. I love these. Oh my gosh, I just recently used one of these and they're beautiful. Here are all of my Urban Decay blushes that I have over here. Clinique blushes. Laura Geller, I don't think she makes these anymore, but these are beautiful. These are the Gillet ones. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I don't know why she let those go. Lorac OG ones, you guys remember these? Oh, I love this one. This one is in Exposed, such a pretty color. I still have those. These are IT Cosmetic ones. I have a Smashbox one that I love. I love this one. Here's more Smashbox. Do you remember these? Fiona Styles? Yes, I have some of her blushes as well. This one's like a softer coral shade. Here's another one that is more of a pinky shade. I wish she would have still had makeup. Laura Mercier. This is in Spiced Cider. She no longer has this available, but I love that one. So this is where I keep these, you guys. All right, on to the last drawer. All right, so this is the last drawer of blushes. Back here, you will see all of my MAC blushes because I am a hoarder. So that's all MAC, and these are all basically MAC. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. I have a whole video swatching and showing every single one of my MAC blushes. This formula, you guys, is amazing. This is their new Gelée formula. This is their extra dimension blushes. Yes, you need to try those. Amazing. As well as these baked ones that they have. Super amazing. So these two are just my MAC blushes. I'm not even going to go through them because I already have a full video. These are all of my Becca blushes. I love Becca blushes too. Told you, once I love something, I just go with it. This one is the luminous one in Snapdragon. Super pretty. These don't look like they've been used because they're so pigmented. Here are my Nars liquid ones. I only own 4 of these and I love these, so I keep them here. Back here are all my Cargo ones. Cargo is very underrated, but I believe that these are so beautiful. This one's some of their strip ones, they're so pretty on the skin. I don't know why not many people talk about them. Los Cabos is one of my favorites. I love these. And they're fun and unique because they're like in tins, so I think they're always fun to pull out. Over here, I just have some different ones. My Anastasia Trio that I have here. I have my Too Faced ones, the baked ones, the sweetheart ones. These are Mally OG ones that came with a highlighter and a blush. So they don't make these anymore. They come in separate ones. I do have 2 OG Kat Von D ones that I just can't part with because I love the colors of these. So I'll just eventually use them up. Surratt, which I got in my Beautylish bag this year. I should pull that out and use it. Here's another Laura Liswatier one. Got for Christmas from Lisa. Look how pretty that is. And another Liswatier one from Lisa. I keep it in its box. So this just has a bunch of Mosh Posh stuff, a mixture of a little bit of here, a little bit of there. Things that don't have an official, I don't have multiples of, I just keep there. And then here's another, this is a cream stick, blush stick in a very natural, clean beauty brand that I wanted to try out. This is the color of it, grapefruit. So I have that there. And then last but not least, these are all of my Balm blushes. I have used the Balm for such a long time. Here are some Lancome blushes that I do have back here. So I keep them here. And here are more the Balm. Here's my Too Faced Papa Don't Peach, which I love as well. And then I have Nars Orgasm that I got for my birthday last year. And then this one, Laura Mercier in Rosé. This is such a pretty blush. It does have sparkle in it, but if you dust it off and put it on your cheeks, it's so pretty. Such a glowy blush. So I have that one. You guys can see I've used a crap ton out of that one as well. That is my blush collection. If you click on over to the screen, you will be directed to my desk tour or my room tour. So you guys can keep on watching if you haven't watched that. Other than that, I will catch you guys there in that video. Bye, guys.